Hi, second grade writers. Let's write our book award. Okay, you have yours planned and ready to go. Your plan is done. You have your reasons and examples, and you know the book award that you're giving your book. So let's take a look at our target and get started drafting your book award. All right, so today I am learning to write a book award so I can share my opinion about it. Because remember, your book award is your opinion about the book. All right, you're going to use your checklist. Inside of your packet, you got your pink checklist right here for your book award. If you include all these parts, your book award will have everything it needs. Okay, so you're going to have an introduction section, a reason 1 section, reason 2, and a closing section, just like your opinion letter that we had the week before this. Okay, you're going to have your different sections. The new thing is that you only have 2 reasons instead of 3, but in each reason, I want you to come up with 2 examples, and I'm going to talk about that, and we're going to look at mine together. Okay, so I'm going to go through the example that was in your packet. I color-coded it so you can see all the different parts, and you can compare that to your checklist. Turn that around. To your checklist, and you'll see how they match up. Okay? So let's look at Mrs. Wilkinson's piece of writing on her book award about Mercy Watson. Okay, so Mercy Watson to the rescue got the Helping Others Award. I'm going to read you my beginning real quick, or my introduction. Do you love books that make you feel good? Mercy Watson to the rescue deserves the Helping Others Award. Mercy Watson is a pig who helps her human parents when they get stuck in the house. This book teaches you that you can help others even if you don't realize it. So there's my introduction, and I wrote my award right in that star. So now, friends, I want to look at my first reason. And we're going to color code this together so you can see the parts and how it's different than before. So my first part is my reason. And I have a sentence starter for you right here on your checklist. So use that sentence starter to help you with your first reason. Okay, so my reason is right here. I think this book gets the Helping Others Award because Mercy's actions cause people to save her parents. Okay. So there's my first reason. I use my sentence starter, and I put my first reason from my plan right in there. Okay? So my reason's done, but now I need to give examples. Remember, 2 examples for each reason. So here's my transition word right here. For example, so I want you to be able to see that right there. So there's my transition word, for example. And now here's my example. For example, okay, on page 31, you can read about Eugenia Lincoln calling the fire department to get rid of Mercy. So that is my, we'll go with green. That looks great. Okay, so there's my first example. But I'm not just going to move on to my next example. Right? I have to explain my example a little bit and tell a little bit more so that the reader truly believes that this should get the Helping Others Award. I have to explain it, right? So even though Eugenia was trying to get rid of Mercy, it helped the fire department discover the Watsons next door. I told you my example about Eugenia calling, but here I explained that helping part. So that's where I'm telling a little bit more. So far, I have my reason, my first example, and then me telling more on my first example. Now, here's my second example. Here's my transition word. In addition, when the fire department came, they heard screams next door. So there's my example. Make that green again. And what am I going to do? Tell more. Okay. So I gave my example. The firemen ran to the Watsons and rescued them from the hole in the floor. I'm telling more right here. But here, there's my more after my example. But here's the part that's really convincing. Remember using quotes? Quoting a book. Right? So on page 51, it says, "Of course we are saved. Mercy has alerted the fire department." So that's me just telling a little bit more to convince my reader, right, that it deserves the Helping Others award because they're helping save the Watsons. So there's my more. Quotes are a great way to show more. Okay, so in my first section, I have my reason at the top, using my sentence starter, have my example, told a little bit more, right? Because you want to convince them that it truly deserves your award, right? My example, and then telling a little bit more. You can read this right in the copy that I sent you too. And then the same thing for my next reason, right, friends? So here's my reason. There it is. Another reason this book should get the Helping Others Award is the Watsons help take care of Mercy. Here's my transition word. Example. And my example is that they sing to her every night. Now, how did I tell more here? What did I do? I added a quote to tell more. The author writes, "This song makes Mercy feel warm inside." There's my more. So second graders, and it goes on and you can read my example and telling more. Today, friends, it's going to be important that you give your reason, example, and tell more so that you truly convince your reader that this book deserves whatever award you gave it, okay? I'm looking forward to seeing your book awards uploaded to Class Dojo when you're finished writing your book award, okay? So let's take a look one last time at our target because I want you to be really clear on everything you've got. Okay, you're learning to write a book award so you can share your opinion on it. You're going to use that checklist. And today, 2 reasons, 2 examples each. So that's the difference that you're going to be doing in your writing today. All right, friends, I know you can do it. Off you go.